balls right now. Oh my god, down throw Nair, up tilt Nair, into the Kyle Gambit. A quick game here.
What a play! Oh my god!
Rose is taking possession, trying to get to the corner. Oh, pink play! Oh my god! They're just styling on him!
Oh my god! He picks one. What? Dude, we won it!
I said that. Oh my god. Shooting each other. It is going down to the last man, and boom! Team 13 takes the win.
Hello everybody, it's me, Reed, the evil printer guy. I forgot to change my the little like thing under my name. I'd probably change it to like the most spiteful magic player. I don't know. Anyway, but hi, welcome to the stream. Fortuity1 already says lock in, Reed. Don't worry, I am so locked in. If anything, hold on, let me check in our Apex. Okay, sorry. Just had to make sure that the lobby was still coming together. I wasn't missing anything. But yeah, it is currently a pre-delay. It is about 1:08, and most of the teams are a good chunk of teams. It looks like 3 teams are not in the Apex Legends lobby. The code was dropped at 1:02 p.m. So yeah. Anyway, I forgot to welcome everyone to the stream. Hi, welcome to the stream. I'm Reed, the caster, also a member of the Apex Legends team. Although I'm not currently playing, we're going to be using observer mode to kind of watch the entire match. We're going to be paying special attention to Colorado College, but we're going to be watching the entire match, see how it plays out, see our winners, losers, etc., etc. But yeah, as of right now, there are 19 total teams playing. We're doing Group I versus Group J, and we are missing 3 teams. Actually, the match is starting. Looks like okay. That was faster than I thought it was. I'm gonna go ahead and switch to the Apex Legends chat and also channel, and also realize that wearing a green shirt when I'm standing in front of a green screen is probably not the greatest idea. But yeah, all right, here we go. Okay. Here we are. This is kind of awkward since we kind of just have to wait until everyone picks their characters. But yeah, so much fun. Hopefully we don't get a restart. That would be really annoying. But yeah, character selection. Here we go. Okay. So Colorado College woke up approximately like 20 minutes ago. Okay, so let's see. We got a lot of I mean, what character is picked first doesn't necessarily matter too much. Lots of Caustic being seen. That's no surprise at all. Howard Esports is running a double controller comp. That's very interesting. And then, I didn't even see what Colorado College is running. I couldn't actually find them. But yeah, looks like we're already in game. Okay, so we're starting off here. What is this? I don't know how to do controller things or observer things, to be honest. But it looks like CU Academy and Illinois Blue, or Illini, I don't know, are starting pretty close together on the mill and down beast area. What are the controls in observer mode? I really could not tell you. Oh, spectate player 1, spectate next player. Next team is numpad 6. Oh god. Let's look at Colorado College. Oh, here we go, and we're running a Bangalore. Oh, of course, Big Fat Toad is on is on the Pathfinder. Okay. And then spectate killer, spectate last attacker, toggle player highlight, toggle player cam, toggle 3 cam is open bracket. Okay. Wow, that is a very, very fast free cam. But yeah, so far it doesn't look like there's any action going on right now. CU Academy and Illini Blue are definitely the closest together, followed by maybe... Oh, actually, no. What am I talking about? There's stuff happening over here. And you can just click on people to get their player cam, it looks like. But SNHU is definitely... They haven't fired a shot. It doesn't look like Gamerhawks 2 knows that they're being watched. I mean, they should now because obviously they got scanned by the team. But yeah, and then also coming up over here, UFC Genesis is pushing up into Stormcatcher, having rotated from Lightning Rod already. They seem to just kind of be looting for now. Let's see if UGA Red is aware of these guys. Hold on. It's okay, wait, that is not how, yeah. Yeah, they definitely noticed them. Looks like we got some early fighting there, and other than that, not really too much is happening.
How about we reposition over there? Ready to steal.
Wait, oh my god. Yeah, no, shots are coming out, but it doesn't look like, so is the Alter ultimate, but not too much is really coming out otherwise. It's JK and L, and then yeah, just some early shots coming out. UFC Genesis does need to kind of move through. Why is this guy stepping with a Volt? Anyway, yeah, I don't know. Okay, and then it looks like Tamook Esports is also maybe just clearing some flyers or something. Colorado College Tigers has moved closer to Cascade Falls. They do kind of need to rotate into OTC to get into zone. CU Academy is kind of moving as one that looks like they're on a Trident. UFC Genesis is just going to move. They're also going to scan Howard Esports and spot him out early. They are also going to see UCSD Navy. This is where like most of the movement is going on right now. The teams in this kind of well, let me do a free cam angle here. The teams in this kind of like northeastern quadrant need to kind of just rotate in, especially UCSD Navy. I mean, obviously it's zone 1. It's not going to be that bad. It looks like also OTC has spotted out Colorado College Tigers as they're moving through. As they're rotating kind of into past Cascade Falls. They know there's a team there. They are, however, rotating right into Illini Blue. Let's see if they know them. We're gonna watch CC Navarog. See if he detects Illini. This could be the first major fight I'm thinking in the match here, knowing Colorado College. I don't think they're necessarily. I mean, obviously, a couple teams have already died, huh? Wait, no. I don't think any teams have died yet. Yeah, I don't think Colorado College knows actually. Well, they know now. As Illini Blue is going to engage, they're going to get a crack onto. It looks like that's going to be CC Tigers Bad Bana. Bad Bana is a little bit separated. Is going to probably have to invest bubble to get across here. I'm thinking. It looks like Big Fat Toad did get some strong damage. Bad Bana is going to take a lot of damage here, but does have the overheal amp. Is going to get pushed. It's going to miss it. Oh, it's going to hit it's going to hit an 80 onto the Wraith. But it doesn't look like a res is going to be possible for now. Big Fat Toad is also going to get taken out very early here, and it looks like CC Navarog is just looking to die. Kind of unclear. Okay, but now Charlotte Niners is moving in, as is OTC Esports. Illini Blue is looking to disengage here, as they are getting pushed by 2 teams at the moment. Yeah, Colorado College is the first team to die here. It makes it kind of awkward for me, but all good. Hiroki says, "Let's go, CC." Yeah, just wait until you get to the delay. Yeah. It looks like Illini Blue is looking to portal out here. Just portal anywhere that is not inside of that building. They are going to portal onto that door as well. Nice, good play. Meanwhile, lots of fighting over here happening with UTC Sluggers and Tamuki Esports across the map, with Midway University as a duo looking to kind of get in on the action as well. It looks like Tamuki Esports is just kind of looking to poke, as is UCSC. UCSC is also just trying to get this map, the player scan, or I'm sorry, the ring scan information, and then just get out, it looks like. Yeah. It's interesting that they're running a fuse with a caustic, because that's a double ring scan. However, they are going to run straight into UTC Midway, or Midway University, sorry, and they're not going to have the bubble to go for the res. It looks they are going to pop a bubble here, looks like this might be the end for Accra the Titans. And getting just pushed by multiple teams. Yeah, I don't really know if you're getting out of this one, buddy. Oh, the bubble's gonna come out. That might be a little bit of, might be a small commitment of resources. It looks like Midway University has also dropped. They are pushing this very aggressively though. One knock. And oh, it's going to be a 1v2 for Midway now. Let's see how this ends. Oh, and Midway's gonna fall to the 2v1. Yeah, meanwhile, Illinois Blue is hot on the trail of OTC Esports, who has one down. Illinois Blue is just hard chasing this, trying to spot out those last couple players, secure those kills for those points. OTC Esports has dropped an evac tower, somehow able to get away, and Illinois Blue is meanwhile being engaged on by Howard Esports. Has gotten a crack, has gotten Illinois Blue onto Flesh. However, the Wraith did just kind of queue out there. Otherwise, it looks like that most of these teams are just kind of like going about doing whatever. CU Academy lost 2 players there, getting hard engaged on by SNHU Esports, and then CU Academy is looking to just kind of go for a crafter, it looks like. However, their position did get revealed. UCSD Navy is also definitely aware. It looks like they did just kind of wipe a team as well, judging by their death boxes. They have also spotted out CU Academy, but CU Academy does just kind of get out here. Yeah. Meanwhile, UGA Red is kind of in a sticky position here. Howard Esports is right next to them, and it doesn't look like UGA Red knows, especially they also have white shields, and they definitely are unaware that Howard Esports is pushing up into them. Howard Esports has just made noise. They are climbing up, but they have blues into UGA Red's whites. They are going to invest the drill, and meanwhile UGA Red is going to immediately get knocked. However, they do invest the stinger. And UGA Red does have a Newcastle. Is going to start the Newcastle res right there. Why can't I observe that? Okay, there we go. They are looking to pop the Newcastle ult as well. Just block that out. However, that's a very well-timed Maggie Ball. Going to do a lot of damage to the team. There's also a bunch of caustic gas in there as well. Just like mopping up UGA Red. UGA Red is probably going to fall here, if I had to guess. They do have... it looks like one team member managed to get out. Just barely the altar. Does have to run. Could turn around and grab those banners, but yeah, and it looks like Illinois Blue is now looking to get onto the action as well. Obviously, they are pushing into a caustic team. They do have to be careful here, but they also have taken a lot of very crucial space. Meanwhile, to just look elsewhere in the map, it looks like SNHU is fighting with UFC Genesis. UFC Genesis is in a very sticky position here, seeing a lot of zone damage, very much cut off here. But it doesn't look like SNHU is looking to do anything about it so far. Going back to Illinois Blue, let's see. Howard Esports, I believe, hasn't taken too much damage here. Oh my God! Whoops. Just looking, Howard Esports is the double controller comp. They are just kind of looking to just like play here. They are in zone. Well, they're not actually in zone, but they know that the enemy team has to push into them. Oh my God! But it looks like Illinois Esports did manage to get a crucial knock onto the caustic. And while Howard University is now pushing in to try to find some kills, it doesn't look like. It looks like both Illinois Blue. Did Illinois get Howard? Yeah, they did. Oh, I guess they just mopped them up when they pushed into the gas. I shouldn't have done the free camp there. Tunic Esports does look like they just looted the Mythic bin and prevented and just kind of spaced out the Charlotte Niners from doing so. And SNHU did wipe out the team that they were pushing over there. I'm pretty sure at least. Or maybe these guys actually just they might have evac towered as well. It was kind of unclear. They were kind of flying in, but it could have also just been like a portal. But yeah. Looks like Illinois Blue is now flying into and landing on NMSU Crimson. Illinois Blue does have a lot of kills right now, with a total of 6, and at 8th place, that is pretty good. They are looking to portal. They did get ulted by, I think, a bang. The portal does kind of go wide, more than anything, but yeah. Render Draw says, no, Manny, my goat. Yeah, that happens. Anyway, it looks like UGA Red is a solo out here. It's the altar that managed to survive, and they're just kind of ratting. Has found their way into zone. Has spotted out Tamook Esports rotating in. Charlotte Niners is also looking to rotate behind. Is looking to rotate behind Tamook Esports. It looks like they've also noticed the UGA Red, and they're actually pushing up on him. They've noticed that he's a solo, and UGA Red just kind of needs to get out of here. If I were him, I would have put down a Void Nexus of some kind. Who got the kill? It looks like it was SNHU stealing the kill over there, and also looking to just kind of get some damage onto Charlotte Niners, who frankly don't need to be here. They could rotate through bunker. They do, it looks like, have a Void Nexus for that option, but they did correctly predict the zone. They know that they need to get in here. Tamook Esports is a little bit pinned here. However, they also surely know that Charlotte Niners has taken a lot of damage, although they have healed it back, it looks like. But Tamook Esports is kind of pinned between two teams here, maybe looking for a portal to get out. Oh man, that is a knock coming out from Charlotte Niners. Tamook Esports is immediately going to portal, however, it's not going to matter too much, as Charlotte Niners is already moving in with the Ashed utility. It looks like they're going to leave, Tamook Esports is going to leave their knocked teammate in favor of just taking the portal immediately. They are still in a very sticky position. They are very open to attacks from SNHU. Meanwhile, NI Blue is looking to contest UH White over here. Toxic is definitely getting banned. Holy shit. I mean, holy skibbity. Anyway, pushing very aggressively. That was a reload. Oh my gosh. UA coming out with a very lucky, a very well timed raid. You managed just to find a trade kill onto one of onto there. Tamook Esports, according to the kill feed, was also just eliminated. UH White is evacuating as two of their members have been knocked. UCSD Navy is also looking to move in here. They might have seen that one of Illinois Blue's members was killed, and so they know that they have the numbers advantage. Illinois Blue is trying to chase the final UH White person, ODG Infantry, who is at 20 HP. One more shot from that Spitfire, and they're gone. Illinois Blue is looking to just kind of abandon that for now. Try and maybe find an angle to res their teammate. I don't think they know that and this Illinois Blue is very cut off, and Charlotte Niners is a full team that's looking to take advantage of that. Illinois Blue or UIUC SFS Spoken is going to survive. Is going to get knocked, actually, never mind. However, UA is going to find a kill onto Charlotte Blue, onto the Charlotte Niners. The Charlotte Niners are also very much so in zone, taking a lot of zone damage. UA is out of ammo on that Spitfire and is going to get taken out by Charlotte Niners. Charlotte Niners does have one of their members fully killed, and OGC Infantry managed to find a Kraber as well, looking to just kind of med up over here. Meanwhile, it looks like yeah, the Charlotte Niners did have to rotate through bunker there. And then the full teams that we're looking at are NMSU Crimson, who's running Alter, Rampart, and Bang, with UCSD Navy looking to run the Caustic, Wraith, and Alter. I'm thinking Alter might actually be banned. I think almost all these teams, except for SNHU, Club Esports, are running Alter. I don't. This might have been a little bit of a throw from UH White. Still manages to survive by the skin of his teeth. But Charlotte Niners is moving into this building. ODG infantry just needs to be extremely quiet here. They just make noise by falling. But just needs to be extremely quiet. Charlotte Niners does only have 2 teams, but UH White does look like he is out of meds. And it does look like Charlotte Niners has spotted out the ODG infantry. This is just a very entertaining exchange. You see SD Navy is just looking to get some damage onto SNHU, who does have the tree in this area. He is getting aggressively pushed by NMSU Crimson. They're doing a lot of damage. NMSU Crimson has a knock and a couple cracks. Look, and that's a full team wipe here. With very little damage taken in exchange. Just gonna start healing back up thanks to the overflow heal amp. And let's see. The final zone area here is a very little cover here. We got one team. There's the central area is the gravity cannon. I'm rooting for UH White here. The solo Bangalore with the Kraber. Just kind of trying to spot out the Charlotte as they move in. We got one team kind of bunkered up here with Rampart. We got another team that just has a ton of caustic traps everywhere, as caustic does. It looks like each team is comfortably in zone. The Bangalore is just kind of very much ratting it out over here. It looks like NMSU is just kind of shooting a lot. UCSD Navy did just eliminate Charlotte Niners by pushing very aggressively onto them. It looks like it was just like one solo that just ran at them and just cleaned up those kills. I would need to check the kill feed about that, actually. I need to just kind of stick to player POVs, I think. Sorry, it's my first time on observer cam. But UH White is actually going to go replenish those much needed meds, get 2 bats, 2 med kits, get all the cells that he needs. Looking at not too many. Doesn't actually know that UCSD Navy is pulling up behind him, though. Does now. Going to smoke himself, just try and get out of here, but is going to get crossfired like crazy. That was crazy, and we're down to UCSD Navy with NMSU Crimson as their opponents. In terms of pure kills here, it looks like UCSD Navy does have 7 let's see, 2 total kills of NMSU Crimson. They're just kind of playing position mostly, it looks like. But it looks like UCSD Navy is just kind of playing the zone game, just kind of waiting for NMSU to move in, make a mistake a little bit. Has managed to get a lot of damage, or the other team has managed to get a lot of damage onto them. Linhole here is going to have to just spam meds, just trying to recover that HP to NMSU's nearly full health. Gonna have to pop a bat here. But also, this team is pushing into a Rampart. They do know that they have to contend with the Sheila. The Sheila is going to do a lot of damage here, actually, it looks like. With again, UCSD Navy is going to have to disengage slightly in order to heal back up. They are going to get a crack onto the jukebox. And it looks like UCSD Navy is going to have the health advantage slightly here. They in fact managed to find a knock. Oh my god, he shot his teammate thinking it was someone else! Oh, and UCSD Navy finds the kills. Yeah, they found that knock, they found that crack, and from there they found the win. GG. Alright. Very good.
We have our Apex champions.
Alright. Let's see here. Let's definitely look through the match stats. See who the most played legend was, because that character is obviously going to be banned. I'm thinking it's Alter. We got, or it's either Alter or it's Caustic. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Alters, and Caustics we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Alters. So, or 6 Caustic. So it is going to be Caustic ban, I think, unless another character was played more. Wraith was also played quite a bit, so was Bang. Okay, looks like there's definitely not enough Bangs to qualify a ban. In terms of Wraiths, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So no, it's definitely still going to be caustic. Yep. All right. Well, that was a strong game 1. To quickly check the overstats, which should have. I actually don't have the overstat link. Never mind. Let me see if I can just text someone. Cool. Okay. Well, yeah, I don't know. I mean, someone texted me saying that your pronunciation of Illinois is killing me. However, that is how it's spelled. Illinois. What about like Illinois, like the state? Like, I don't know. Illinois. That's kind of dumb, with all due respect. Anyway, I mean, like, I feel like that's supposed to be Illinois, but they just ran out of characters. Like, I don't know. No? Maybe I'm tripping. Okay, match is starting in 10 seconds. Looks like everyone is ready. Gamerhawks 2 is just a 2-man squad, it looks like. So is Midway University. Where did Gamerhawks 2 land, actually? They landed 12th. Okay, so 0 points for them. Yeah, it looks like our top contenders are obviously going to be UCSD Navy, and placing first with 10 kills. SNHU is going to be a close second, though, with 8 kills and 8 and 5. Illinois placing 6 with 9 is also going to have the same amount of points, I think. Not entirely sure. Pretty sure. Match starting in 10. Business days? Hours? It turned out to be seconds. But yeah, we're going to be waiting for players here, and then from there, we're going to see character selection. I'm guessing we're going to, Alter is going to be the next ban here. Going to be seeing a lot of Alters. I'm also guessing maybe still going to be a lot of Newcastles. We're definitely going you're going to need a controller pick or someone who can get the Ring console in order to get like a, just for a Ring console legend, which Alter can be that character. So I guess, okay, let's see what we go for. First characters. I'm seeing a lot of a strong mix. We already see 3 Alters though. Now there's going to be a lot more. Also going for Wraiths, it looks like quite a few of them. Also Ash is a significant selection here, as is Newcastle. Colorado College, my school, is going Ramparts, Wraith, Newcastle. Okay, so we just gotta wait for everyone to get off of the dropship. Very, very awkwardly. Yeah. Okay, let's quickly do a 3-cam angle and just kind of look at the map here. Okay, so Ring is going to spawn. It looks like a very it looks like very much so like a very similar Ring. I am not good enough at this video game to detect okay, it turns out I've been being racist and culturally insensitive. I have just been informed. Yeah, Illinois is the name of one of the native native tribe. I'm very sorry. Illinois. I will now pronounce it correctly. I'm very, very sorry. I did not realize. I just thought it was. I really did think it was just Illinois. That's completely on me. Yeah, my humblest apologies. I'm so sorry. That is on me. Very, very sorry. Anyway, looks like UOFC Genesis is probably in a position to get some early kills here onto Gamerhawks 2. Charlotte Niners is kind of already splitting up from Stormcatcher Ring. It is going to start to close as well. Not too much action happening so far. We just kind of gotta look on the map, see if we can spot out any early rotations. But yeah, Hold on, I'm gonna blow my nose real quick. Oh shit, Illini Blue is fighting UGA Red very early on. Both teams, it's looking like have whites here. Illini Blue did land Launchpad, and they are pushing very aggressively into Devastated Coast. Are going to get an early knock. They are playing the Seer, Maggie, Wraith comp here. They are going to push very aggressively in, going to find a second knock. I remember this UA character being very good as well. Going to find all three there. Nice job, Illini Blue. Looks like Gamerhawks is looking to watch UOFC Genesis here. Also, Tamuk Esports is firing at OTC Esports over there. NMSU Crimson is also shooting at Midway University. They have spotted them out. But yeah, also UH White and UCSC Sluggers are kind of looking in the same direction right now. But I don't really know too much. Colorado College Tigers, it looks like, are kind of just looting more than anything. Yeah, I don't know. And then not too much action going on in the rest of the map. I am going to go back to blowing my nose since I have a cold.
Optics here. Close range. Got an amp here. Optics here. Close range.
Oh man, Illini Blue is looking for even more. They're looking to get an early engage off onto SNHU Esports, pushing very aggressively. Have gotten a couple cracks, it looks like. They also, because of the Seer, also know where these people are. Oh my god, very clutch phase tear by SNHU. However, it looks like Illini Blue is going to be able to is going to find a knock before. Yeah, but before SNHU can do anything, SNHU is going to be eliminated by Illini Blue, who already has 6 kills. Charlotte Niners, however, is on their way, have noticed all of this fighting and are looking to kind of just like, you know, take some, or poke at it a little bit, see if they can find some kills as well. Illini Blue is going to have the shield advantage here, also going to have more upgrades than Charlotte. But other than that, yeah, and then Howard Esports as well is already taking some pot shots onto UCSC, who has gotten a lot of breaks and not I don't know, they've traded damage back very successfully. Keep on getting a lot of like these very sharp breaks onto Howard Esports. Gamerhawks 2 is also just kind of playing very cautiously. They know that there's a lot of different people around. Midway University is doing the same, kind of looking to play for replacement more than anything. Colorado College Esports has not left the location that they started at. Oh my god, and Illini Blue is again fighting
Let us explore there.
the Charlotte Niners. Charlotte Niners seem to have taken mid. And however, one of them did just get knocked. Did they manage to trade that back? Yeah, they did manage to trade. They did manage to trade that back. They are going to also aggressively look to get this knockback. It is going to be a 1v1 for Illini Blue, and it looks like Illini Blue is going to take that with UA coming in for the clutch 1v1 with that PK. Nice job. All right, I don't really know. Are we just looking to get the second ring scan, I guess? Yeah, we are. We have a long way to go, though. Definitely looking to play for replacement. However, Colorado College is going to have to move through Illini Blue, it looks like. Looks like they just scanned a shotgun arsenal. Are going to pop an evac tower. Do they know that they're playing straight into Illini Blue? I don't know. But yeah, CU Academy, on the other hand, is fighting OTC Esports. Colorado College is looking to just take this shotgun arsenal, I think, more than anything. I don't think that they know that Illini Blue is there, but Illini Blue is also looking to move over. Colorado College, do they have blues? Okay, they have blues. Okay, thank goodness. Yeah, they're rotating right into that other team, and I feel like oh my god, Inline Blue is actually rotating into them as well. Let's see what the outcome here. I mean, obviously I'm biased towards my school.
Optics here.
But
Close range.
Illinois Blue might spot out Colorado College. Doesn't look like they have. Colorado College, if anything, are these teams really going to pass by each other? Yes, they are. Oh my god, that is so funny. That is so funny. Neither of them noticed each other. That's so crazy. Illinois Blue with the 9 total kills over here. That's so crazy. I'm so sorry. Yeah, and meanwhile, Colorado College, you've just kind of been ratting it out, playing for placement. Gamerhawks 2 over here. Wait, hold on. There for some reason there were 3 showing up. But it looks like they are being chased by Howard Esports, who are just kind of looking to get some early damage, to get some damage here. It does look like one of the Gamerhawks 2 is going to get taken out, and the sub OT 1104 is just going to look to keep running. Colorado College might be looking to just get the car here as well. They are going to loot the team that died here as well. Just get a little bit extra loot. Yeah. Illinois Blue is also looking to just kind of move into the launch pad area. And it looks like Colorado College is looking to do the same thing. We might actually see their contest when they move into launch pad. Meanwhile, Tamook Esports is going to keep on firing onto NMSU Crimson, it looks like. Tamook Esports does have a strong position in Stormcatcher, while NMSU kind of has this position on the lower building here. UCSD Navy, on the other hand, is kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place. They can either rotate into the UCSC Sluggers, UOFC Genesis, or NMSU down onto the left. It looks like they're opting to go into the passageway where UOFC Genesis is, but they are playing it very, very slowly. Colorado College is in a car. They are going to wrap all the way around and looking to go to this upper area where OTC Esports and UCU Academy are fighting, and it looks like CU Academy is falling right now. OTC Esports still has 3 alive and has managed to find 2 knocks. They are going, and it looks like they might find a 3rd. However, oh man, that very nice dodge by Hidden Fu off of it looks like CU Academy is looking to run from here. Colorado College does, oh my god, wait. Colorado College is looking to camp their Nexus. Oh my god. And meanwhile, Illinois Blue has just kind of taken, it looks like most of the launchpad area. Gamerhawks 2 is rotating somewhat obliviously into these guys. Illinois Blue is moving up just to get that survey beacon, it looks like. However, Gamerhawks 2 did just scan it. Wait a minute. But however, they've been spotted out. Illinois Blue. Oh my god. Okay. I was gonna say he's isolated, but then he just gets that insane amount of damage there. It looks like Gamerhawks 2 is just going to kind of rotate around, but it might be running into another member of Illinois Blue, actually. It looks like Slaptrap is going to get knocked again, and Sub OT 1104 is going to be next. Colorado College Tigers is looking to get. Oh man, they are going to be able to find that knock onto OTC Esports. They are immediately going to push into that. It looks like as well. OTC Esports does not have the support character other than the Loba. The Loba is going to fall as well. CU Esports is going to immediately thirst both of their kills. It looks like Colorado College is trying to find the last member of CU Esports, of OTC. However, they need to be aware that Illinois Blue is moving in. Navarrogue is looting right now, but there's a new team pulling in. Did manage to get the big crack onto the Wraith. Oh my god, manages to get the Q off as well. But can he get fully out? Oh man, oh man, oh man. Does manage to get inside of the building. It is going to start the battery. Oh my god! 106 crack! Okay, it does look like Colorado College Esports does have a solid position. They are going to pop down the Newcastle wall there. Just play hyper defensively. Oh my god! Oh no! It looks like Colorado College is just getting pinched by the multiple people there. Playing a little bit too separated. Big Fat Toad is the last one alive and is going to get taken out. That is a much better performance for Colorado College, though, placing 9th and getting 3 kills. Not bad. And it looks like UCSD Navy has now taken a position in the opposing building, with OTC Esports, the random solo, just kind of trying to run away. Maybe make it to the respawn beacon over there. Does not have either banner though, but there is a crafter in Launchpad. Is getting shot at by Illinois Blue and is going to just get lasered by Illinois Blue's UA. Illini, sorry. I'm doing my best. I'm really sorry. Truly, I'm really sorry. Howard Esports is also just kind of getting murdered. With one knocked and another full killed. He is going to take the portal back to the bottom here. Is getting chased, or no, that is the other Howard Esports player also coming in. He is going to kind of do a little fake portal tech. I kind of like that. Just to kind of confuse the enemy a little bit. Illinois Blue is now completely out of there, and UCSD Navy is just kind of holding this building here. However, they also are getting pushed by the powerhouses Illinois Blue. Yeah, I don't know. Looks like not too much damage is getting traded out here so far. However, UCSD Navy is taking a lot of shield damage. Is going to get cracked. Is going to get hit by stunned by an arc star. They're all bunched up here and taking a lot of damage from that Maggie Q. Yeah. And it looks like, however, they are going to pop the Maggie ultimate, or the Gibraltar ultimate, just kind of get some space there. Illinois Blue is still looking to just get a lot of damage, as much damage as they can onto here. And UCSD Navy is also just trying, being very bunched up. They are playing, is it double support? I'm not really sure. They are going to find a lot of damage here. They're going to find a knock. Are they going to find a full kill? They are going to find that full kill. Maybe looking for a res as well. Yeah, no, they are going to pop the bubble, are going to go for the res. There is going to be a Maggie Q immediately coming out and immediately getting the re-knock. It looks like... oh my god, I'm trying to find... No, it looks like Illinois got fully killed there, actually. Howard Esports is able to also just kind of clean up and take the other 2 kills. Oh my god, finds a big knock onto Slug's A Tarnish. Okay, and then meanwhile, NMSU Crimson has both beacons, or has both banners, and is looking to maybe go for a mobile respawn beacon here. Yeah. UH White is pinging that there's enemies in this building when there are no enemies there. UCSC Sluggers is just kind of playing this position thanks to the Newcastle wall, and NMSU's mobile respawn beacon is going to be detected. NMSU is drone detected. Tamook Esports is going to find that knock, find that kill, it looks like, and they are looking to get 2 more free kills off of NMSU Crimson spawning in. However, this can leave them a little bit out of position. Howard Esports could have a prime angle to shoot in on these guys. So does UCSC Sluggers. Actually, UCSC Sluggers is getting cooked. They have 2 knocked. Oh my gosh. Or no, that was NMSU Crimson. Dude, sometimes clicking on people, it does actually like give you a good camera. I don't know. My fault. Right, looks like Tamook Esports is the only team that is significantly outside of zone here. And Howard Esports does have 2 characters knocked. 3 did get a rest off, but is going to get that re-knock off too. The last character left is the Seer, who is going to go for a very, very ballsy res. Oh my goodness. Is going to cancel it at the last seconds. And Howard Esports is going to be eliminated by UH White. UH White is notably the team with the solo Bangalore with the Kraber. However, it's looking like Tamook Esports is going to take a strong position in zone here. UH White has backed out and is playing back to where their Watson setup is, while UCSC Sluggers has taken this building where so many teams have died. At least 5 teams have died there. Tamook Esports is looking to kind of get a little bit of extra poke damage. It looks like every team does have a strong position in zone. I wouldn't be too surprised if you don't really see too much actual playing here, since you have 3 squads left. Whichever team pushes the other is going to get third-partied and killed. So you can Kingmaker here if you want to throw, but it's really up to you. Both teams are looking to just kind of throw out their pot shots, trying to deal a little bit, just deal a little bit extra damage, just deplete meds, stuff like that. UH White does have this Watson pylon here. The pylon obviously does have limited charge, but they should be pretty good on shields, at least for now. Also, let's just quickly check the. It looks like they have almost 2 of 3 stingers. They do have a Watson pylon available. Can you see a character's inventory? No, you cannot. Oh my gosh, sorry. Hiccup there. Meanwhile, it looks like the slugs do have the ultimates that really matter available to them. Oh my god, they are taking a lot of damage there though. Tamook Esports does also have a lot of utility available, with the exception of Gibraltar ult, which should be available. Hopefully, actually. It is at 81% by the time that zone starts closing. Should be available by the time... oh my gosh! Managed to find 2 140 headshots. Nice job. Yeah, UH White is just... they've placed their second Watson pylon, it looks like. And they are just kind of looking to just kind of... sit nice and pretty. It does look like the Watson pylon might get destroyed by Tamook Esports. But all 3 teams are just kind of looking to just play here. However, it does look like UH White is looking to move in a little bit, take a little bit of space. Just try and find a slightly better position in zone, just trying to initiate, start that fighting as the zone is closing. Tamook Esports does have the closest position to the center of zone. UH White is just going to push kind of through cover as opposed to not pushing through cover, if you understand what I'm getting at here. They are going to throw at a stinger very quickly. That is going to be a Gibraltar ult coming out from Tamook Esports. Very good Gibraltar ult, going to get a lot of damage onto mostly UH White, who was playing the roof. However, they are going to survive it overall. It does look like Tamook Esports is not exactly in the greatest position to push in off of that Gibraltar ult, so maybe it could have been a little bit wasted here. And it looks like, oh my gosh, SU Tarnus got trapped, and is looking to kind of to push a little bit onto this team on top of him. Is going to get the damage trade. Is going to look for a shield drop, and it's not going to find it. Is going to find the shield drop now. UH White is down to still has 3 players. However, 2 of them are knocked. And it looks like Tamook Esports is going to be scouting with the Rave Portal. That's crazy. Yeah, UH White is just kind of looking to desperately kind of play in this corner, survive for as long as possible. Hope and pray that one other team gets killed. But it looks like it's going to be Tamook Esports that finds the slugs as they push onto UH White and clean up those kills. Like I said, oftentimes it's the team that pushes onto the other that gets killed first, and then the other 2 teams just kind of get to find and then the team that doesn't get pushed on is just going to kind of insta-win that there. And it looks like that is kind of what happened. Man, oh man. Okay, I did get a link to the overstat. So once we are out of this game, the overstat should populate, and we should be able to find, we should be able to actually, you know, get some stats. Oh, game 2 is already live. Let's see, switching the POV to Firefox. Illini Blue is currently in the lead with 31 points and 25 kills. Dear Lord. And look, and the second legend ban that we are getting is Wraith. Yeah, so UH White, which placed 3rd there, is going to be in 4th place right now, and Tamook Esports is going to be in 3rd overall. Illini Blue is just kind of has so much points. Only 3 points in the leads as of right now, but it's just being carried by all of those kills. 25 kills. Colorado College is going to be found at 11th place here. Top kills is going to be, unsurprisingly, Illini's UA on the Wraith. However, Wraith is going to be now be banned. So going to see definitely some mix-ups in terms of comps. But yeah, we are going to be moving on to the next map as well. Looks like I don't actually know what map we're going to next, but that's going to be an excellent question. But yeah, in terms of Colorado College Tigers, let's check out their stats. Big Fat Toad has 1 kill, Bad Bennett has 1 kill, and for a total of 2 points from there and 2 points from placement, from placing, I believe, 8th in the in the second match there. But yeah, they are only 2 points behind the next their competitors, ODC Esports. But really, I mean, if you look basically past 9th place, it starts to kind of get like very much like it's kind of the lobbies are being dominated by these kind of top 4 teams with a lot of kills. You know, kills in the teens, kills in the 20s, and kind of down here you see very little kills. The only one, SNHU Club Esports does have 8 kills, but has not been able to find too much placement points, it looks like. But yeah. I'm going to take a quick break. Leaves ranked 82. What does that even mean? But yeah, I'm going to switch back to the Apex POV. Yeah, I honestly need to get some water. There's a lot of action that going on, and I did not bring my water bottle. I did bring my backpack with my essay that I need to write. It is due in 3 hours. So at the current rate that we're going, that it's looking like we'll be out of here by 4. So I'll have 1 hour to polish up that essay. The essay is written. It is in a very, very sorry state though. Oh my God, it looks like USA SK Esports is going to join in here. That's crazy that they haven't played in the first 2 matches. So yeah, that's wild. But again, I'm just gonna go grab my water bottle. I will leave the Apex POV on though, so that we can kind of see what's going on. You know, we can see how teams adapt to no longer having a Wraith pick, no longer having the Alter pick, or I'm sorry, the Caustic pick. We are still gonna have Alter. We are still gonna have Newcastle, Gibraltar, stuff like that. Looks like the match is starting, so I gotta better hurry up.
That location interests me.
Sorry about that. Clicked on the wrong little icon there. I am going to switch to the Apex Legends POV to stop all that screen tearing that you were seeing earlier. Colorado College is looking they're rotating right into Illinois Blue again. That's kind of funny. But yeah, they got Jurassic, which is one of the worst landing spots that you can get in Storm Point. So yeah, very very interesting. But yeah, looks like Illinois Blue is actually going to rotate very aggressively onto UH White. As we've seen, they are playing it very quiet for now, with the exception of the Seer who ran in. It does look like they've heard people. Do already have oh my god, is this already gonna be a knock? Yes, it is. Oh my gosh, they already find a knock onto UH White, who is a team that is doing well. However, a lot of damage is gonna be traded back. Oh my god, that was clean, UA. That was clean. UA is gonna move into here, trying to catch out the last member as he flees. Oh man, he's gonna find him. No, not yet. Actually, yes, does find all 3 kills there. Nice job. UA gets 2 out of the 3. Wow, I'm a UA glazer now. UA, I don't know. And I cannot breathe again. Gamerhawks 2, meanwhile, is getting absolutely is getting rotated on fast by NMSU Crimson. And it looks like, yeah. Oh, hit your shot, hit your shot. It does get taken out. Does manage to knock one in return, it looks like, though. But yeah.
Let's take place here.
Okay.
Recklessly idle like that. Shield for here.
Alright. Colorado College has rotated all the way from Jurassic into Lodgepad. Nice job. Tabuk Esports has also rotated up. They were looking to kind of look at Charlotte Niners, it looks like, but have kind of given up. They were maybe just going for that Evo cache as well. But yeah.
But which? I have chosen an upgrade.
Got one of them.
Okay, take the swig from the water bottle. Alright, yeah, let's continue watching this fight over here. Also, UJA Red is getting, there's going to be a lot of, like, fast rotates happening here. Looks like a Void Nexus was just taken out. UFC Genesis, as well. It looks like a lot of just fighting is coming down over here. As well, Charlotte Niners, let's check on this fight. Doesn't look like Tamuk or Charlotte Niners have gotten any knocks as of yet. Illinois Blue is also, I have a feeling they're just kind of looking for fights right now. Haven't found any so far. UCSD Navy has kind of moved in to the command center area. Just kind of taking the space more than fighting. Meanwhile, UGA Red is getting more and more boxed up. Kaz is a little bit out of position here, is below, while the rest of his team is above, and UFFC is still low ground as well. But they have dealt a lot of damage here. They have taken a lot of damage in return as well, though. It looks like Genesis is a little bit cut off here. Is going to use the Ash Dash to oh wait, they got a knock. That's crazy. It looks like this knock might get traded right back though. Yeah. However, the Newcastle is going to immediately start the res, and U of SC Genesis is a little bit late getting back here. They are moving into a 2v3. One of the characters is going to be very low. However, is also going to get the support passive healing here. Is not going to be able to find that knock onto the what is it called, Sparrow, and I don't know why you're ADSing with it 2 times in this close range. UGA Red is going to take out UOFC Genesis there. Meanwhile, SNHU is fighting Midway, it looks like. And Midway is kind of already taking Void Nexuses. It looks like they might be getting pulled back here. One gets pulled back, but Midway Genesis cannot pull back the other. And I don't know if they know, but the Void Nexus is activating. Oh man. Oh my gosh, it looks like all 3 from what's it called? SNHU came onto that Void Nexus, and they managed to clean up Midway University. NMSU is going to move in onto SNHU, trying to take advantage of the knock that they managed to get. Holy shit. Yeah, also Tamuk Esports did not manage to close out the fight with Charlotte Niners. Charlotte Niners is rotating through zone. They might even find the one member of UCSD Navy who is crafting banners right now. Don't you want to grab that Moby? Oh no, he's just gonna res right here. Okay, fair enough. Meanwhile, Illini Blue, one of them has been knocked. Oh, that's crazy. Is going to bleed out very fast as well. Probably just ran into US Ask, or US Ask? I don't know. Esports. And just, oh my god, 7 seconds to revive him. You got this. Okay, yeah, those managed to get it off. US Ask is not even moving to look at the knock that they managed to get. They're more just going for the Evo, trying to get themselves blues more than anything. UCSD Navy is kind of flying still in zone as of now. There's a there's a lone Charlotte Niners team. Oh my god, it is going to die to zone. He was not careful. Oh man, yeah, is going to die to zone. Charlotte Niners are, the other two Charlotte Niners are not in a very good position to help him as well. But yeah. Okay, let's see what Colorado College is doing over here. What is that? That looked like a weird like shotgun for a moment there. Anyway, it looks like they're kind of right next to Tamook Esports. They did just get scanned. They did just get EMP'd actually. Colorado College is going to take a lot of damage here. They are gonna get broken quite a bit. Oh my god! And they are gonna get knocked right there. However, they've traded a lot of damage back out onto oh my god! That is a break. Oh, that's a huge crack. That's gonna be a knock. Oh. Looks like Tamook Esports does have 2 knocked. They are just gonna look to thirst those kills more than anything. It looks like. Nice job, Colorado College. I honestly didn't think you guys had that one. I know I shouldn't be saying that as your caster. Oh my god, we're getting a teabag. I'm gonna do a little signal there. Because you know that was captured. That is going on the permanent record. So whoops. But yeah, Colorado College. I mean, to be fair, they did get triple ulted there, and they still managed to pull it off. So I don't know. Credit where credit is due. Illini Blue has rotated far out into the kind of Ferrari area. They are rotating right into UCSD Red, who is pinched between Illini Blue and the Charlotte Niners. Yeah, no, UCSD Red is kind of in a very tough position. They do have the bubble cooldown available. They do have the wall cooldown available. They are gonna throw down the wall just to kind of. Oh my God, were they going for a actually they're going for there. Oh my god, look at that perfect recoil control. Going for a very aggressive phase tear. Yui, I don't know about that one. Going to phase tear into 3 and get knocked. Illini Blue is going to have 2 knocked with the last one who was not with the team, playing back, playing in zone, playing the rat. With Charlotte Niners following UCSD Navy, who does have, they did manage to find 1 knock. That is why they are pushing so aggressively. It looks like UCSD Navy has, for the most part, abandoned their knocked player. However, they did manage to bubble into alter alt combo. I honestly still wouldn't have gone for that because clearly the alter alt was not far away enough. But yeah, anyway. It looks like Charlotte Niners is going to get 2 out of the 3 there, with UCSD Navy as the lone alter, which we've seen quite a lot of. The lone alter getting away just like by the skin of their teeth. Meanwhile, UCSD Sluggers here is getting rotated pretty aggressively on by UGA Red. SNHU Club Esports is also. I'm gonna quickly go check on Illini Blue, who was just kind of waiting here. Charlotte Niners is still on the corpse of one of his friends, but could rotate to grab one of those banners from the Ash. However, Charlotte Niners is moving back to loot that one as well. Illini Blue might just be opting to not grab either of the banners and just play for placement for now. Try and get a res off later if possible. CU Academy is fighting with Colorado College Tigers right now, who have managed to find not too much. Oh, they are looking to counter wall. Bad Bandit does need to watch his health bar a little bit here. Also because Tamook Esports is rotating in from behind. They did get the full res off. They are going to smoke themselves and rotate upwards. Yeah, they are looking to just play hyper defensively now. It looks like now that they know there's a team behind as well. Oh my god, that was a close one. Big one, big crack. Oh my god, I'm sorry, I'm not talking to these. I'm so tense. Oh my god, this is an intense fight if ever I've seen one. Colorado College Tigers is going to take a second to med up here. It looks like. Also has to be careful about another team pushing in from behind. CU Academy is rotating up, is in the inside. That, however, Colorado College is going to be able to down one. Is going to kind of push aggressively into that because the Mook Esports has disengaged. They are going to look for the thirst there, get that kill credit. Yeah, looks like yeah, Bad Bana Navarro gets the kill there. Oh shit, they are getting they might be getting cooked by Ring though. Ring is coming in very, very fast. And it does hurt like a it does hurt quite a bit too. Can Colorado College get out of here? Doesn't look like they can. Oh my gosh, Colorado College is going to just get cooked by Ring there. They get slowed down a little bit too much by the Watson fences there. Man, that is too bad. Illinois Blue is still just kind of going to be ratting it out for now. Does notice the crafter, but does not have a mobile respawn beacon in order to pull off the res. Just can craft if necessary. Those banners. There aren't really any other respawn beacons other than this one kind of in the upper Cascade area. Meanwhile, let's look at the UCSD Navy. Looks like is getting just have 2 knocked with a third just kind of looking to run away. UCSC Sluggers did manage to get all of its reses off, all of its required reses, and they're just going to be is just going to start healing back up. Yeah, UCSC Sluggers is just going to kind of move to take some space. UCSD Navy, meanwhile, is just kind of going to rat in this somewhat open area. I don't know if I would do that if I were you. SNHU Club Esports is starting to rotate into zone, trying to find an area that has a lot of cover. Has spotted a bunch of death boxes to loot as well. Going to kind of look to do that before anything else, it looks like. UCSC Sluggers is just going to rotate in past UCSD Navy. Yeah, meanwhile, OTC Esports does have a very solid position with the only buildings in zones. CU Academy is just going to try and look to like deal some poke damage more than anything. With Howard Esports also trying, with one member out of position, kind of looking to scout out, and the 2 other members playing this truck down here. But yeah, Illinois Blue has kind of moved to where the position of UCSD, or where UCSD Navy was. Does get spotted out though. Does take quite a lot of damage. The zone is closing in very fast from behind him. Is just going to have to move up here. Trying to find a way into zone. Does spot out UCSC Sluggers rotating right in front of him. Meanwhile, the altar here, oh man, manages to barely dodge that scan, and just kind of moving to play the very edge of zone here. Howard Esports has grouped up all together. They are getting a lot of damage with that Maggie drill as well. And UCSD Navy has just kind of found an area on high ground here to where they are looking to rat. Meanwhile, Illinois Blue was taken out by SNHU. Oh man, it looks like UCSD Navy is going to get eliminated as well. The one solo is just going to get shot at by 2 teams, getting taken out there. UCSD Sluggers is going to move for a very aggressive wall, and it looks like a defensive stinger is going to come out from SNHU, and they are also going to phase tear away. However, SNHU might have gone from the frying pan into the fryer as they rotated right into the OTC Esports spot. Doesn't look like OTC Esports is able to get any kills though as of yet. Meanwhile, it looks like it looks like UCSC is trying to find CU Academy. However, CU Academy does manage to get one knock. Maybe looking for another as well. No, CU Academy is going to lose the 2v2. Meanwhile, SNHU has lost 2 players. Is going to go for the res onto the lifeline, but did manage to take out the other team that was there. Was it like USC, UCS? I don't know. And then Howard Esports is moving in. However, and they're getting rotated on by 2 teams right now. They did manage to deal a lot of damage to UCSC with that Kraber shot. SNHU does have 1 knocked. It looks like the lifeline is going to move in to try and go for one of those reses. Not gonna be able to find it. Gonna find one. And the lifeline is going to kind of rotate away, rotate down the hill, rotate to cover. It looks like going to pop the halo, just try and play cover for as long as possible. Doesn't have a PK. Oh, and it's going to get meleeed. SNHU. Damn. UCSC, that was kind of clean. UCSC is going to get a clean 108 crack onto Howard Esports' Maggie. However, they are very much out of position here for now, and it does look like they are going to just be cleaned up by Howard Esports. GG. All right. I am just trying to decide if I need to, I'm trying to figure out if I need to like actually kind of just like let observer mode do its thing. Just like follow a team and then, because I really actually, I need to write this essay. At the current rate that we're going, it's like 15 to 20 minutes per match, meaning there are 3 more matches left. So that is going to be an additional hour. So I'll get out of here at around 3:30. I'll have an hour and a half left to write that essay. I don't know. I could, that is tough, actually. Yeah, I will cast for 1 more match, and then I will start writing my essay. And I will come back for the end to end the stream, give some commentary. I might just kind of let the footage play in the background, and then as we get to the final zone, as Colorado College gets into fights, I might commentate that, or I just might need to step down the commentating just a little bit. I know this is unprofessional, but I need to put my academic performance before my professional performance at all times, because I need to get into grad school, guys. So yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Looks like the game is starting in 2 minutes. For now, I'm going to blow my nose and drink some water.
as an ideal landing place.
Magazine here. Level 3. Got me a new upgrade. Can't wait to give it a spin. Optics here. Mid-range. Upgraded and ready to take him for a test run. I'm thinking my way to max level. Extended energy magazine here. Level 3. Optics here. Mid-range. Thieves.
Target acquired. There. Care package there.
My ultimate is at full power.
I've chosen an upgrade.
All right, locking back in. Colorado College has encountered their old enemy in Tamook Esports. I'm about, I would say, 3/4 of the way done editing my first body paragraph. Oh my gosh. Oh my god, I'm a failure as a streamer. I'm a failure as a streamer. I truly am. I did not realize that the stream was still showing, the wrong POV. Colorado College Tigers has encountered their old enemy Tamook Esports. CU Academy is also coming in to try and get in on this action, try and find some kills. This is looking to be a nexus of early fights. Colorado College is just already has one character on purples, which is looking to get a lot of damage off early. However, Tamook Esports is pushing in very quickly. It looks like Q was looking to move in, maybe get some damage, to trade some damage back in. And it looks like also they've spotted out CU Academy, who is moving up into towards Tamook Esports' building. Colorado College does recognize that they have Tamook Esports pinched, and they're moving up to kind of get some extra damage here. See if they can find the kills before CU Academy can. But yeah, CU Academy is rotating very aggressively inside here.
Eliminate the enemy.
Esports, meanwhile, is playing upstairs. However, CU Academy is going to find a crack. Could go for an aggressive push. However, Tamuk Esports is actually going to leave after popping the EMP there. They're also going to Maggie Ball away, leaving CC Tigers to fight CU Academy there.
Enemy here. Close enough to smell the
It would
teardrops.
be wise to follow.
They are still getting sniped by Tamuk Esports though. And also, US Ask is also moving in as well. And UH White is also taking the position into in center sky as well. Let's see, does anyone have next zone information? They do, and it is actually a skyhook zone. Not for long, but at least the next zone is. So Colorado College and CU Academy still can afford to continue the fight here, continue to for at least another, like, I would say like 8 minutes or so.
There's an enemy. This way, mix.
Ultimate accelerant here.
Enemy over there. Just wait till we
Oh my God!
Any
Look at the
takers?
roof, bro. Look at the roof. Look at the roof. Oh my God! This big fat toad fellow. Bad Ben is taking a lot of damage here. So is Navarro, to be honest. It looks like CU Academy is not going to move off of that damage, though. Not yet. Big Fat Toad is just going to continue the hard scoping.
Going there.
CU Academy is getting looked at by another team, though. It looks like they did just get Maggie drilled. They are moving inside here, just kind of looking to just play it chill over here. LNI Blue, meanwhile, let's see how they're doing. Do have a lot of kills already. Looks like it's a total of 4 for now. Nope, that wasn't a great drill, but that's all right. They are kind of skirmishing with SNHU Esports right now. And it looks like CU Academy has rotated past Colorado College in the meanwhile. UFC Genesis is kind of looking at UH White as well, but I don't know. Not too much else is going on. Dude, they still... Oh my God, this big fat toad fellow. They're not in there anymore.
Body here, mates. Mix, check out this way.
It looks like Colorado College is finally going to find the team that they were looking for, and they're immediately going to get a knock, look to push in off of that. However, they are pushing into a Watson nest. You have to be careful about how they approach this. Looks like CU Academy is already gone. They've rotated into the next building already. Colorado College is continuing to get lucky with these rings too.
Move that way, mate.
Looks like they're changing their position, looking to play here instead. This is in zone. Does Navarro know that you can use enemy fences as well? We shall see.
Buddy, buddy.
They are going to be poking at CU Academy still as well. Very nasty head glitch to fight into, though.
way.
Shield battery here.
It's always out for Joab on us.
Moving here.
Enemy
Let's
spotted.
regroup here. The enemy is moving in. Target here.
This way, mates. Let's go.
Right, this is too intense to not cast here. Colorado College is there's 5 squads left. CC Nabrook is taking a lot of damage here. Oh my God, Colorado College won it! Sorry for the lack of comms there. I was so locked in on what was going on. I didn't even know what to say there. They managed to kind of like go into that bubble and just like clean up that fight. And then there was they just like another team pushed them and they managed to just clean it up. Nice fucking job, Colorado College. All right, hold on. I gotta go celebrate with the team.
squads near us.
Let's go that way.
Attention. Evo harvesters are online.
I got an Evo harvester here.
Optics here. Mid-range.
Optics here. Close range. Go on. There are no squads near us. All right.
Extended light mag here. Level 3.
Weapon supply bin over there. Far.
Evo harvester spotted near me.
Yeah, there are no squads near us.
Let's go. That way.
Install the necessary upgrade.
We are not alone.
I heard you.
Look over here.
My ultimate's ready to deploy. I heard you.
Looting over here.
Sure. One squad in the area. I got one over there. Yeah, one squad nearby.
Syringe here. Ultimate accelerant here.
I found an interceptor here.
We'll be well positioned there. That location interests me. We'll be well positioned there.
Let's go there.
That location interests me.
Got something good here.
The care package has touched down over there.
Fool spotted. We could go over there. Just a thought. If I'm wrong, you can kill me. Let's check out over there, mates.
That location
We could go over
interests
there.
me.
Just a thought.
My ultimate
If I'm
is
wrong,
at
you can
full
kill me.
power.
Light arsenal here. Arm yourself.
Enemy over there. Just waiting to be stepped on. Any takers? Got a bad one over there.
Enemy there.
There's one, mates.
Hold on. Let me help you.
Care package there.
This way, mates. Let's go here, mates. Mates, that's one sad enemy over there. Enemy over there, just waiting to be stepped on. Any takers?
Enemy at that location.
Could have something good here.
Targeting that spot.
There's one, mates.
Enemy close.
Shield battery here.
Enemy in the distance.
Look at that plonker over there. No idea about it.
Enemy far off. Good.
Let's defend here.
Enemy close.
Target here.
I ain't letting you die. Not till
Target close.
you are faking. I ain't letting you die. Not till we've won.
Targeting that spot.
mobile shield's taking a turn.
We have our Apex champion.
Reposition there.
Light arsenal here.
Evo harvesters are now available.
Mates, that's one sad enemy over there. Leveled up. Ah, I'm getting to mod me. Found an extended energy mag. Level 3. Yo, mates. Look out over there. No worries, I got the key. You're welcome.
Light arsenal here. Low recoil, high rate of fire. Shotgun arsenal here. Perfect for CQC. Got company out there. Target over there.
Mix, check out this way.
Contact with hostile. Let's go over there.
Target over there.
Enemy over there.
Making contact with enemy. Heads up. Check out that wing.
Contact with target.
Enemy spotted.
Hostile spotted.
Heads up.
Care package over there. Hostile spotted.
Apex Champions.
All right, GG's. Sorry for the lack of caster participation towards the end there. I really just had to lock in and write my essay. I'm doing pretty well, in case you were wondering. But yeah, I don't know. That was a really hype performance by Colorado College. We obviously we ended. Hold on, let me see here. We ended placing ninth. We were hoping to place 11th so that we wouldn't have to play later today. But yeah, we ended up placing ninth with 18 total kills. Illinois Blue ended up placing first with no wins but 82 kills. 82. That is insane. Anyway, but yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. I understand that this is probably my least professional stream yet, but I do really gotta go write my essay. I gotta finish writing it. It is due in an hour and 34 minutes, and it's written, but none of the sources are added in yet, and none of the what's it called? I don't know, and like a lot of the body paragraphs are like very much in like the first draft area. And as Fortuity1 said at the very beginning of the stream, I need to lock in. So thank you so much for tuning in, and until next time, this has been Reed Vanderwerf, casting for Colorado College. But yeah, thank you guys so much. Bye.